Ada orang yang selamat. Ada orang yang selamat. Sini. Ada orangnya. Sini. Ang, kamu sini, Ang. Layang, sini. Coba kita buktikan orang selamat, Ang. Nggak tahu, Ang. Kita tahu apa. Tuh, kamu tuh. Ang. Cepetan. Lari.
Itu makan siang udah siap.
Oh, ya. Makan siang dulu yuk. Ya, makan siang yuk.
Nah, ya, makan siang ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Titanic 2, starring the magnificent Johnny Boney. Alright guys, Terror's movie here with another super exciting tutorial, and today I'm gonna be teaching you how to do this. So we're gonna ramp preview this. There you go. So as you can see here, it's just well, there's 4 elements here: the oceans, the ship, the sky, and the rain. Basically today I'm gonna be teaching you how to create the ocean, which is I did it inside After Effects and After Effects only, with not only it's with third-party plugins for After Effects, of course, but no 3D softwares, just After Effects. And for the sunny to rainy tutorial, it's gonna be in the next tutorial, the next video tutorial, how to make it the sunny to rainy, just like in the second scene. Where's the second scene anyway? Let's see. There you go, this one. As you can see here, this is the original scene. As you can see here, of course it's not raining, but I made it raining. Of course it's very bright sunny day actually, but I made it like it's not night time. For this you're gonna watch the next tutorial. Alrighty, so today I'm gonna be teaching you how to create the 3D ocean with After Effects and the third-party plugins from Red Giant software called Tsunami. As you can see here, you go to the effects. I already installed it. It's called where is it? Red Giant Tsunami. But the Tsunami is, instead of using T, it's using P. So Tsunami, P-S-U-N-A-M-I, Tsunami. Alright, so let's just get started. First of all, just go to composition, new composition, and we're gonna name the composition Titanic 2. So click OK, boom, there you go, and then create a layer, new, solid, and then we're gonna make it we're gonna name it also Titanic. Oh no, we're gonna name it Tsunami. Tsunami, there you go. Boom, and we're gonna put some effects to the solid. So effect, make sure you click the solid first, of course, effect, and then Red Giant Tsunami. Now remember guys, I'm gonna say it one more time, it's a third-party plugins, means that it doesn't come with After Effects. You have to buy it separately and then install it. Because in the previous videos I kept getting comments like, Ultra, I don't have these kind of plugins in After Effects. If my After Effects weird, or no, your After Effects is fine, but it's a third-party plugin. So yeah. Alright guys, so as you can see here, we already done. So thank you for watching and see you in the next tutorials. So basically the Tsunami is a third-party plugins that is so easy. Only for this scene I haven't touched this Tsunami plugins before. After I bought the Red Giant pack, I haven't used the Tsunami like at all, but I watched it on YouTube. Somebody just made a very good video with this plugin, and I was like, whoa. So what I did is I only play with this plugin for like 2 hours, and boom, I created this scene. So it's kind of easy. It's very easy. All you're gonna do is play with it. So for example here, if you go to render options, render what? the plugin asks you, render what? So you're gonna change it. For example, it's both air and water. Or if you want to render the air only, there you go. If you want to render the water only, there you go. If you want to render water only to max distance, there you go. So what's the difference between water only and water only to max distance? If you, as you can see, if you water only, you have this kind of lines here, which is ugly. If you change it to water only to max distance, boom, that's the difference. So gonna fit it. And render mode, if you want to, you know, if, as you see here, if you scroll this, it's gonna take a long time to render. So but if you want to see the waves and everything, you can just change it to wireframe, and then you can see the waves before you render it out. If you want to see the animation of the waves, if you want to render it out, you want to change it to 2 realistic. Boom, as you can see here, it's far more realistic than texture, of course. So if you want to render it out, make sure you change it to 2 realistic. Boom, this is how I render it. So I'm gonna pass this because for me it's not very useful. And image map, what is image map? Image map is, for example, if you want to put like where is it, the background here. By the way, guys, for this video, as you can see here, I use only the water with the Tsunami plugin. As you can see here, there's Tsunami plugins, only the water. And for the background, I use just a picture of a sky. There you go. And then for the ship, it's also a picture. I cut it with the pen tool. As you can see here, this is a ship, and then the reflection of the ship around here. Also, I just duplicate the layer of the Titanic here, and then just put the opacity down for the reflection. So I do it manually. But if you want to add some reflection on your water with the plugins, all you gotta do in the image map, just put the your background, and then change the placement to displace texture on, and you will have, boom, your sky reflected on the water. But if it doesn't look so realistic, well, you're gonna play with the settings. Maybe the angle, or nope, I think the scale X. Let's see, scale X is supposed to be, yep. So if you want to make it to just basically cover all of the ocean, scale X, there you go. And then maybe blur a little bit, maybe. But for me, guys, for me though, I don't really like this. So for me, I'm just set it to none. And I as I said before, I do it manually. For example, here with the Titanic picture, I copy and paste it, duplicate it, and then yeah, basically I do it manually for the reflection and everything. I think it's gonna, for me, by the way, it's gonna looks it makes it looks better. So I'm gonna pass this image map. But if you want to use it, then there you go, you can use it. It's your scene. Let's just choose both air and water here. I'm just gonna be showing you something. So the camera is basically, of course, the camera. So if you tilt it, for example, if you tilt it down, it's gonna, if you go to the right number, the big number, is gonna tilt down. If you go to the low number, it's gonna tilt up to the sky. If you want to exactly in the middle of the horizon, you're gonna change it to 90 degrees. Boom, in the middle of the horizon. And then for pan, is basically for pan right and left. If you go right, we're gonna pan right, boom. If you go to the left, we're gonna pan, it's gonna pan to the left. Take a boom, boom, there you go. We're gonna change it back to 90. And roll is, of course, to roll the camera, boom. You know, kind of well, it's a rolling, as you can see here. So we're gonna Control Z to undo it. And then field of view is basically to make it even more closer or further away. I'm just not gonna do that. But if you want to make it like a little bit further away, well, up to you. And bombing platform, I don't know what this says, I forgot. Yep, I forgot, and I don't know what that is. Alright, so camera, for me it's done. By the way, for my scene here, I'm kinda make the camera a little bit closer to the water. So if you want to do that, I think it's the tilt. no, elevation. For me, the elevation I change it to 2, so the camera is get closer to the water. As you can see here, boom, get closer to the water. But if you don't want to do that, then just change it to 10, or just play with it basically. And then the air optics. I don't really know what it does, so I think for me I just pass this air optics. And ocean optics, let's see. Oh wait, air optics, I think I forgot. Haze height, I changed it to the low number I think, but I don't know what it does. Yep, I don't know what it does, so just pass it. Ocean watercolor, as you can see here, ocean optics watercolor, you can change the color to, for example, red, but it looks kind of weird for me. As you can see here, boom, looks weird. It's just like you just put a color correction to your water, so for me, I'm not gonna do that. There you go. And then the primary waves, now this is it. This started getting really exciting. So coarse grid size, if you punch it up, you will have more waves, or not more waves actually, it's a bigger waves. As you can see here, the pile of the waves, is that even the right word right there? Pile, I don't know. So if you make it smaller, basically it's gonna smaller waves. So for fine grid size, now if you, for me, I'm gonna make it this is 0.4, I'm just gonna make it 0.05. so basically it makes the you will see it later. As you can see here, we change it to 0.05. For some reason it looks even more realistic because it gives you more wrinkles to the water. Now this is start to getting really realistic, guys. Now for the grid size, of course, you're gonna make it bigger, so you will see what is the grid size here. If you make it bigger, it rendered kind of slow because it's full. Oh my god, let's change it to half. There you go. I'm gonna wait, and yeah, for me I think we're gonna make it a little bit bigger. Boom. Alright, actually not that big, let's say 4. Alright, so wind direction is the wind for the ocean. So you can see it's kind of too neat. The ocean is it already looks fantastic, but it doesn't look that realistic. So for the wind speed, now there you go. If you make it bigger, for example like 15, you're gonna see a bigger waves. As you can see here, boom, there you go. Now as you can see here, of course, in the middle of freaking ocean, the waves is of course gonna be bigger. that's logic right there. So you can see here, we just make the waves big. Now for this scene, I think it's also 15, I forgot, but yeah, so that's the point, guys. So as you can see here, it already looks really realistic, guys. So that's it, that's how I did it. So the rest is just color correction, layer new, adjustment layer, color corrected, blah blah blah. But well, let's see what else we can do here. Wave smoothness, I won't do that. And there you go. Vertical waves, if you punch it up, the wave is kinda even more. As you can see here, in the vertical side, it's more, you know, well, if you see the wireframe here, just change it to wireframe. This is after the vertical scale. If you Control Z, oops, Control Z once again, and change it to wireframe, you're gonna see it's kind of more flatter. If you you know, punch it up, it's kind of go vertical. Well, my English sucks, but I hope you understand that. Change it again to realistic. There you go. And then for the light, now for the light, now light elevation. If you go to the right, make sure you didn't do it more than 90 degrees, because the light is gonna be down there, so it's gonna be really dark, no light. But if you put it like, for example, 87, it's gonna have some sunset. So if you punch it in a low number, it's gonna have like, it's gonna be up there, so it's gonna be in a bright sunny day. So yeah, for me, for this scene, for the scene I got here, I put it well around this, so as you can see here. Now light azimuth, what the hell is this? I don't know, but what azimuth mean, I don't know, but this basically just put, if you go to the right, it makes the light source to the right side. If you go to the left, it's gonna make the light source to the left. So basically, as you can see here in my scene here, it's kinda in the third quarter here. So yeah, I just put it to the a little bit to the right, like so. Shit, there you go. Oops, too much. Yeah, well, you get the point. Alright, so guys, there you go. That's how I did it. And the swells, I don't know what this does, so I just gotta pass it. And for me, I just change it to water only. But if you change it to water only, and water only to max distance, actually, you will see this line. Sometimes this line is still appear. So to make these lines disappear, you can go and type in the effects and preset tabs right here. Just type in matte choker and you will find matte choker. Just click and add it to the tsunami, and boom, it's gone. And if you want to make it, let's turn on the background here. It's kind of too harsh, right? So if you want to make it softer, just go to the geometric softness and then chuck it a little bit more. Oh, sorry, not this. I'm sorry, not this. This is geometric softness 2. Just Ctrl Z to undo that. But this one, the top one, geometric softness 1, it's gonna make it soft. And then the second one, if you want to make it a little bit softer, and then chuck it a little bit more maybe, and then soft it a little bit more. Boom, as you can see here in my scene here, it's kind of soft in the edges. Yep, so I use this matte choker, and there you go, guys. If you want to that's kind of weird actually. Well, you're gonna play with it. There you go. Gray level softness, geometric softness, chuck it a little bit more. There you go. Alright guys, so that's it. That's how I did the scene, and the rest is just basically a color correction. So yeah, for example, the tsunami, I add some layer new. Oh no, just add some effects for the tsunami. By the way, click the tsunami effects, color correction. I use, for example, curves. Yep, curves, and then change it to the red channel. And if you put the red channel down, of course, gonna be bluish. If you put the red channel up, of course, gonna be reddish. So as you can see here, woo, with the color correction, you can basically do anything. And then change it to green color. If you put it down, it's gonna a little bit bluish and reddish, which is gonna be a little bit purple. And if you put the blue down, it's kind of greenish. Well, just play with the color here and add some contrast here. Just put it up and put it down, and blah 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 blah. Also the dark sky effects, color correction, curves. We're gonna match it for the scene, for the ocean, for example. The red channel, we're gonna put it down a little bit blue. There you go. The green, the blue. Well, you get the idea. So you can just play with it, and until you match the color with the from the sky and the ocean. Just play with it. A little bit dark maybe, and blah blah blah. Alright guys, so all you're gonna do is color correct it for now, and then yeah, that's it guys. That's how I did it with Red Giant Tsunami. It's a third-party plugin. Remember that one more time. I'm gonna say it one more time. Red Giant Tsunami. It's a third-party plugin. It does come with After Effects, and yep, it's create a wonderful ocean here without any 3D softwares. And actually, the render time is kind of fast. Yep, it's kind of fast, guys. And for the rain, I'm gonna be teaching you tomorrow. Sunny to rainy tutorial. Alright guys, so that's it, Red Giant Tsunami. And yeah, thank you for watching and subscribing, of course, and liking the video. Liking, not locking. Liking this video and sharing this video. And yeah, see you in the next cool videos and tutorials. Star Wars movie here. Out. out. Alright, yeah, bye.